The world has seen some amazing magicians performing quite a few extraordinary things, and they are all on display in our list of the greatest magic reveals of the world. So, be it the famous levitation act, or a magician putting his entire hand through glass. Hello and welcome back, and today we are gonna figure out some of the world's greatest magic tricks. So, let's get started. At number 10, teleporting a dollar bill. From showcasing his skills on America's Got Talent to becoming one of the most successful YouTubers, Collins Key surely knows how to play the game of magic. In his audition act a few years back, Collins brings along a pack of chips on stage. He then borrows a dollar bill from Howie and gives it to Howard to read the unique serial number printed on it and writes it on a board. Finally, he burns the dollar bill and magically teleports it from his hand into that pack of chips. When the pack was opened, a dollar bill was found inside of it. On confirming the unique serial number, the bill exactly matched Howie's bill to end this amazing illusion. So, how did Collins teleport that dollar bill? Well, the trick here lies in the sequentially numbered bills, and the $2 bills were already set up before the trick. If you notice, all the brand new bills in a 100-note bundle are sequentially numbered except the last few digits. So before this trick, he took out 2 bills from the bundle. In this case, the 2 bills had the last 3 digits numbered 432 and 482. Now, to make the serial numbers to exactly match, he only had to alter the digit 8 and turn it into 3. Now, using a sandpaper, he turns that 8 into a 3, and now he had 2 bills with the exact same serial number. He then folds both of the bills together to make it look similar, and then puts one of the bills inside the pack of chips and seals it using a double-sided tape. The other duplicate bill, he had it concealed in his pocket. Now, all this he had prepared before the trick started. So the way it was done during the trick was, he borrows a bill from Howie, then, using a quick sleight of hand, switches it with the bill he had prepared before the trick. If you notice, this was the reason he made the serial number to be read after he made the switch, and then he had all the control. Thereafter, the camera shows the bill's serial number, and then he proceeds by burning off the dollar bill. But now you know it. That snack bag already had a duplicate bill with the same serial number printed on it, which he finally reveals to end this amazing act. At number 9, the famous cups and balls trick. Matt Franco is one such magician who can amaze anyone in the world with his famous personality-driven magic acts. He once performed a trick on a talent show using 3 glasses and 3 balls that kept repeatedly disappearing. Using his amazing storytelling skills, he moved glasses around the table, showing few tiny balls appearing and disappearing under those glasses. Finally, he ends his performance by making 3 tennis balls to appear from within the glasses. So, how did he do it? Well, here's the secret. This act is similar to the famous cups and balls trick, and the trick lies in the moment where Matt shows the first glass is empty. Yes, not all glasses were empty to begin with, and he constantly picked up new balls and exchanged glasses under the table to make this act a success. For instance, at the start, Matt had 3 glasses stacked on top of each other. Here, only the bottom glass which he showed to everyone was empty, while the other 2 glasses stacked at the top each had a tiny ball inside it. Now, if you observe carefully, he first quickly puts those 2 top glasses on the table without showing it to anyone, as they each had a ball hidden inside. So this setup makes the sequence of balls appearing and disappearing thereafter easier to understand. Thereafter, in one of his moves, he even makes a ball disappear out of thin air. Here, if we slow it down, you can see it's a simple sleight of hand move. The ball is now in his left hand, hidden behind the table. This way, he manipulates the balls in various ways to make them magically appear and disappear in the act. Moments later, when he's done his tricks involving the tiny balls, if you see here, during the rare few moments when his hands were behind the table, he pulls another glass from behind and switches them with those on the table. For instance, in this frame, using his left hand, he gets rid of the glass behind the table and instantly pulls out another glass to create the illusion that it's the same glass. Now, these switched glasses were a perfect setup for the final reveal. Yes, they each had a tennis ball inside them, which he finally reveals at the end to create the amazing ball transformation effect. At number 8, Rabbit from a Hat. Most of us in our childhood must have seen a magic in which the magician brings out a rabbit from their hat.
Wow.
Well, this trick is really simple, and all the magic lies in the table above which the hat is placed to begin the magic. The top of the hat has a flap that easily gets opened, and beneath that flap, there's a hole on the table into which the magician reaches where the rabbit is already placed. He simply gets the rabbit out of the table through the hat, which makes everyone believe that he actually got a rabbit out of nowhere. At number 7, the magical kissing card trick. Now, this trick comes in quite handy when you want to impress someone, and Michael John, the handsome magician, performed this amazing card trick on America's Got Talent. Here's what he did. He brings out a deck of cards and tells Mel to sign her initials on the Ace of Hearts card. He then folds her signed card and puts it in her mouth. Similarly, he takes out another card, the Four of Spades, signs his initials on that card, folds it, and puts it in his mouth. Now, when he is seen almost exchanging a kiss with Mel, he tells everyone that the cards have been swapped. Finally, the swapped cards were revealed to amaze everyone around. So, how did he make the cards exchange their positions? Well, here's the secret. Obviously, the cards weren't exchanged after they put it in their mouths. The trick lies in that deck. Yes, it was a prearranged deck, and in some cases, the magician shuffles the whole deck except the first 3 cards on top. So the top 3 cards on the deck form the key to this trick. Here's how the 3 cards are arranged on that deck. The card on the top already has Michael's signature on it. The second card is an unsigned Ace of Hearts card meant for Mel's signature, and the third card from the top is an unsigned duplicate Four of Spades card meant for Michael's signature. Now he takes out the deck with those 3 prearranged cards on the top and shows her the Ace of Hearts, which is the second card from the top. Here he used a basic card technique known as a double lift, which made the card to look like one card and then flipped it over. Now Mel signs on that card. But you know it, while showing face up, the card under Mel's card is Michael's already signed card. Then, using a double lift technique, he flips over the cards, and the card with his signature is again on the top. Now he only picks up the topmost card with his signature, folds the card, and puts that card in Mel's mouth. So this is how the swap happened with the card in Mel's mouth. The deck now has Mel's signed card on the top, and under that card is another duplicate Four of Spades card which is unsigned. So then, using the double lift, he flips it over, shows that Four of Spades card to everyone, and then puts his signature on that card. Now you must have figured it out. Yes, he again double lifts the cards. He flips over the cards, which now brings Mel's signed card to the top. He picks up Mel's signed card, folds it, and puts it inside his mouth. Finally, the swapped cards were revealed to end this amazing illusion. Also, if you look back and pause the video, at the moment where Mel pulled that card out of her mouth and when Michael signed the card and showed it to us, you can see Michael's signatures don't exactly match. This confirms that there were duplicate cards used for the trick. At number 6, Hand Through Glass Trick. Cyril Takayama, the well-known magician, once performed a trick where he puts his hand right through the glass aquarium and pulls out a necklace. Everyone present there were shocked as the glass was still intact, and how come this trick fooled their eyes? Well, the secret to it is quite simple. There's a circular hole in the glass, and it's cleverly positioned inside that gray compartment you see below the aquarium. This is how the mechanism looks like. There's a piece of glass inside the aquarium that's embedded at the bottom gray compartment. In this compartment, a piece of glass conceals a small hole so that the water does not leak out from it. Also, the aquarium is designed in such a way that the whole glass is actually movable. So, when the magician starts performing the trick, here's what happens. At first, when we see the glass on the spot where the magician puts his hand through, the whole glass is positioned in such a way that the hole is under the bottom gray compartment. Now, if you see carefully, Takayama first puts the piece of paper at the bottom of the aquarium because that's where the circular piece of glass will emerge from. Now, what happens here is that the entire piece of rectangular glass moves upwards, thereby revealing the hole concealed by the circular piece of glass. Also, this is why the magician uses the piece of paper, so that our vision is blocked when the glass is moved and the hole comes out right under his hand. Takayama then uses his fingers to push the circular piece of glass upwards to reveal the hole. He then sticks his hand through that hole, picks up the necklace, and pulls it out of the aquarium. Finally, watch as he pushes the glass down to conceal the hole once again, and using a mechanism built inside the aquarium, the entire glass is slid down. So this is how he fools everyone. At number 5, Floating Levitation Trick. You all must have seen the amazing acts of levitation, and this street levitation trick has become quite common and simple to understand. Also, you can never stop a magician to always think beyond the possibilities. This act of levitation is the one next level of levitation trick and a quiet, incredible street magic trick. So, can you guess how this trick is performed? Well, before revealing the secret, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you get instant notifications of our new video uploads. Now, let's quickly get to the secret. The guy at the bottom is seated upon a metal plate that has a support rod that comes out from his sleeves, and the later part of the support rod is disguised as a wooden stick that the above man holds and levitates in the air. But that piece of wooden stick is still connected to the support rod and has a metal plate seating where anyone can sit very easily, and with creating the illusion of being levitating in the air above. Here's the actual and complete structure that will make it easier for you to understand. At number 4, the Anti-Gravity Lean. This trick is not from any magician, but from the most popular and ever known as the King of Pop. Yes, you heard it right, we're talking about Michael Jackson and his most famous gravity-defying stunt. Michael first performed the anti-gravity lean for Smooth Criminal, and later followed this by many live stage performances. Now this was the wow factor of MJ that made his audience to go just crazy about it. The lean was performed using a special type of shoes designed by 2 inventors exclusively for MJ. The shoes had a special designated groove in the heels that would get connected and affixed to a peg on the stage that allowed MJ to shift his entire center of gravity and make the iconic move, thereby impressing everyone present and around the world.
So crazy.
At number 3, the Goldfish Trick. Jamie Raven, the famous magician from Britain's Got Talent, magically brought a goldfish in a glass of water. Wondering how? So, let's get to the secret. The secret here lies in the handkerchief he uses to cover the glass of water. There's a small pocket designed in the handkerchief to hold the goldfish. He gets the pocket placed over the glass and gently opens it to let the goldfish fall inside the water, and to make the magic happen. Now you also must have a question as to how come the goldfish was alive in the handkerchief without water. So here's an interesting fact for you. Goldfish can actually breathe directly from air outside of water as long as the gills of the goldfish remain moist. At number 2, the Death Saw Act. David Copperfield, the most commercially successful magician in history, performed the act of Death Saw Magic, in which he split apart himself in 2 pieces using a giant saw blade. That was a really great piece of illusion created by him. But here's the actual secret behind it. It's not just Copperfield in this act alone, but supported by one of his assistants for the later part of the body. The actual positioning is done in such a way that together they seem to be just a single person. All the secret lies in the table beneath, and the slight gap between the tables that can easily pass the saw blade through that. The body of Copperfield is bent into the table, while the assistant's upper body is hidden in the table below. But at the end, hats off to the great piece of illusion and synchronization created by Copperfield.
That was great.
And so finally, the number 1 trick on our top 10 list, the amazing card trick. Richard Jones, the winning contestant magician from Britain's Got Talent, in his final magic act, performed the card trick in which he tore the signed card by Amanda then burnt the pieces of the card to get the original card back. So how did he actually perform this amazing trick? Here's the secret. The card on which Richard took the sign of Amanda was actually two cards stuck together from one corner. If you look carefully, he folded the first card in half, and then opened it back again and folded it downwards to half. He then tore the card in 4 pieces, thereby keeping the original card folded at the left-hand top corner. Very carefully, he took the torn pieces behind his fingers of the other hand and kept it inside the pocket of his jacket with the act of getting a lighter. Now, he only burnt the extra edges of the piece of card which remained stuck over the actual card and then blew out the fire. Finally, when he opens it up, we get the actual card signed by Amanda. So guys, these were the top 10 greatest magic reveals of the world. Hope you enjoyed it. Which magic reveal did you like the most? And did we miss any trick? Name a few other tricks you'd like us to reveal next. Tell us in the comments below. Do like and share this video with your friends on social media. For more such amazing things, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And finally, thanks for watching.